open.
Hi, I'm Rusty Dog. Welcome to SnowRunner 10.1. Yes, this is the latest incarnation of SnowRunner, and we're going to be taking a look at it. So, what is new? Well, first of all, we have a new region called YUKON, which is Canada, and there are two maps available there at YUKON, which we're going to be going into. There is a new truck, which is called the CAT TH357D, which I'm going to see if I can find. A CAT 770G as well. KRS 58 Bandit. I have to have a look at these. I've not had a look at those yet. Two new skins, exclusive DLCs for the International Scout 800 and the International Lodestar 1700, new contracts in Alaska and Tamir, new customization options, and two new trials. So in the general changes, there's an option to secure trucks to trailers that are suitable for truck transportation. So when you put your vehicles on the back of these flatbed trailers with the ramps, you can also secure them on there so they don't just, fall off so easily. Same as you can do with the cargo, I expect. So those trailers that have got the ramps, when the ramps get activated and the ramps go down and up again when you put the vehicles on and off, there's some new sounds been added there as well. What else? I'm just going through the changelog, and I don't want to go through all of them. Some of them are just minor, but I will leave a link to the changelog in the video description so you can go through them all yourself. Let's have a look. Fence around the aerodrome at Imandra is now displayed on the minimap. Okay. Oh, they've actually changed some of the textures as well, the snow and the mud textures in the Zimnogorsk map, as well as, I think, other places. Rift and White Valley, I think. They've got improved terrain textures there. Improved wheel tracks on ice patches, improved tree reflections in the water, improved visuals for waves caused by the truck driving in the water. That's going to be interesting to look at that. Added an option to limit FPS in the game. So the options there are going to be 30, 60, and unlimited. An option now to disable the truck driver model in the cockpit view. Supported in co-op mode now, supported synchronization of weather conditions in co-op mode. That can only be a good thing. Option to enable or disable motion blur and KSIVA. I have no idea what that is. Let's have a look. Wheels, as in physical wheels that you would use. Added option to calibrate the brake pedal force. Supported Fanatic wheels on consoles. Now, if you are a console user of SnowRunner, you also now get motion blur, sharpening, film grain, and field of view added into your options, which is kind of cool. Various UI bugs. Yeah, pretty much it. So let's jump in. And this is a great one. Mod browser. This is new. Because before it took you to the mod.io website on your browser. Now it's built into the game. When we click here, now we have the mod trucks, all the modded trucks, and now you can go through them. Look at this little thing. And now you can go through them yourself and choose whether to subscribe and download straight out of the game. We've got tracks there. Now, it looks like we can. Yeah, map. So you can actually filter out maps on their own, or whether you want maps maybe based just on specific seasons, vehicle tweaks, physics tweaks, single player tweaks. This is really good. And you can just list subscribe mods only. So that will show you all the ones that I'm subscribed to. So if there's anything here that I want to get rid of, I can do it straight from here. This is really, what a great addition this is, because it can all be done from in-game now. I love this. I do. This is great. What's here on Q&E? Okay, it's just sorting and filter then. So we can sort by date added, so you get the newest ones first, which ones are the most popular, by name. So if you know a specific, maybe this, now then, would name, is name the name of the person or the name of the actual, I think it's the name of the actual. Because if you know a specific author who does things like J Boosted, it'd be nice to find one where you can just put his name in and then you get all of his trucks. That would be a good thing. But I think this might be name. Let's have a look at it. Let's sort it by name. And I'm just going to type J Boosted and see what happens. No, doesn't do it that way. Okay. That's kind of a shame. It'd be nice to be able to sort by author. Subscribers. Now, I'm guessing that would be amount of subscribers. Again, let's try again. J Boosted. Not working that way. That's kind of a shame. I think they should add that. Definitely should add that, so we can sort by author. Maybe we can't do it here, right? No. But yeah, this is a great add-on here. 57 pages of this. Look. What the hell is this one? I know there was a grandma visit in MudRunner. What is this? Oh, reskin of the texture. Oh yeah. Oh, wasn't there one? Was there one in SnowRunner as well? Remember, a metal beams truck. God. All right, let's get into it. All right, so if we go into continue, that might be one of the Caterpillar DLC trucks. I've seen that trailer before though, but it may have been on the public test server running the beta. So what do I have here? Well, I have the Western Star, which I can deploy. I'll come to that in a second. Also, oh, there's the Bandit, look. Now, well, let's go back, because we need to go now to the next slot. Get the Bandit out there. Let's have a look at the Bandit. What's going on, guys? What the hell just happened? Da-da-da. Okay. It's a truck storage. Okay. Have a look at this one. Don't think this is costing me any. I want to know where my overpowered scout vehicle. Okay, so this one. See, it says mod DLC, so it's difficult to get stuff on. The reason I want to put this one out there is because I just want to tell you that if I use this, well, let's get to that later. See what else we have storage here. I don't know where the cat trucks are. Maybe they're in the store and they're to be bought. Probably going to say DLC next to it. But I don't know whether I need to have downloaded it first. See, this one I've already bought. I had to buy that one, so that's done. Aha. Oh, explore the world to unlock it. Okay. All right. Explore world. When they say that, they don't necessarily mean this particular map. They mean the entire collection of maps, I would say, but it's probably going to be in the later maps. And that's the other one. That looks a meaty truck. We can take a look at these, by the way, just preview them. Yeah, that's a big guy. Not going to mess with him. See, this truck is not available in North America. I shouldn't even be in North America. I'm not. Okay, so let's go to the global map. We can see this is the Yukon area. It already has a garage here, which the moment you go here, the garage is already unlocked, waiting for you to put some trucks in, so you can bring trucks from other maps into here. And we have Big Salmon Peak, as well as the Flooded Foothills, which remains to be unlocked. Now, I have not yet ventured out into this map. So, let's see what we're going to do. Oh, and also you get cabin zones. There's one there and there's one there. Now, I believe what you can do with those is store materials, because there's going to have, although I don't know why it's not in the patch notes, unless of course I'm sure it is in this version. You can store materials there, stock up, because now you can take one material and another material and put them together and make a resultant material, which can be used for crafting and building and stuff like that. So all that's here. Right, so where are we going to start? In the garage. Well, let's go into the garage. Well, let's just go out because we're already there. Right, so now then. So let's go through them. We have this one, which I bought separately. I think it's about £3 something in British money. It has 3 axles at the back and some customization options, obviously. This one we've just had a look. We just grabbed part of the DLC. I don't know anything about this vehicle yet. And if you were in my last SnowRunner stream, this was a vehicle that I used. Now the TUS 420 is in the game, but the JBE version is enhanced, and it pretty much can go anywhere and do anything. And it almost makes things a little bit too easy. So it's very easy for me to just grab this vehicle and go scouting to unlock the watchtowers. However, I don't necessarily want too easy a time of it. So I'm probably going to pick a different vehicle. I don't really want it to be that easy. This would be a great vehicle for rescue. If I start to get frustrated somewhere and just want to say, oh, let's just get a vehicle to come out and pull this truck out. This is a good vehicle for that. We could maybe even use this one as a scout. This one, we can beef this thing up with, I don't think it has raised suspension. But we'll take a look at the customization options of this, because this is a new truck in the game now. And this truck actually came out, the Western Star 49X, if I'm not mistaken, just recently made an appearance in American Truck Sim, I think. So I've already unlocked the engines for this because they must be compatible with other trucks that I have. We've got all the gearboxes. Suspension, there's no other options other than stock. So in other words, no, the tires are not going to be any bigger. So we've got these off-road ones here. Winch options are the usual. Always nice to have the twin motor for a bit of extra pulling power. Engageable diff locks, snorkel options, all-wheel or rear-wheel drive. Yeah, you would. I haven't bought it yet, but I would definitely stick on the all-wheel drive. And frame add-ons. Well, that looks a bit short on its own. If I was going to put that on, I'd add it with the crane, which would be this one. I'd put that on and then put the bed on. Right now, I've got the saddle high on there, because that can take the new long trailer that can take an 8 unit load. Maybe I'll show you that right now. Let's take a look at that. We'll take a look at that just now. And then we have this thing, which is my first time looking at this. Okay, so I've got this one, which looks a bit more impressive. Explore Yukon, North America. Well, there's North America, but it does have Canadian flags everywhere. You can off-road gearbox in there, why not? Because you would, wouldn't you? Of course you would. 51-inch tires by default. Not quite sure what kind of terrain we're going to be looking at here, but I'm going to suggest maybe putting on either off-road or the mud tires. Well, this vehicle just going to look really cool with these on, so we're going to put those on. High power. So we have extended, which is for distance, advanced, which is for a little bit more distance and a bit more improved motor power, and this one is improved motor power. So which one to go with? So let's say this extends to, if you had to pick a length extension between 1 and 10, let's call this 10. So this might be a 6 or a 7 over the original length. And then this one is just standard, but with higher power. So the stock would be 1, this would be 10, and this might be 6, something like that. So it's not as quite as extended, but it has more power as well. So it's a little bit of best of both worlds. Let's put that on, see if we can get by with it. Snorkel, I don't really, we're going to need too much of that. I like that. It looks like it's just been put on there with some plumbing. Okay, what do we have here then? Trunk repair supplies. Oh, that's cool to have that on the top. We'll have that. Fuel tank on the back. Seismic vibrator you can have on there. Maintenance, the van body. This is very good for repairs, and the flatbed. I quite like the sideboard. It's kind of cool on here. So let's go with that. Change the color if I can. I'm not really into the color. This one, is it? Oh no, it's slightly different. They're not the best colors in the world. Guess this one. All right. So before we venture out into the wild blue yonder, let's leave the garage with this guy. I'm just going to change the time. Now notice already that we're just out of the garage and the truck already looks like it's been through the wars. So if we go round to the trailer store, which I happen to know is here. No idea where that music's coming from. So now, if we go down to the new trailer, it seems I'm scrolling the view as well. Here it is, super heavy semi-trailer, I would say, ×8. Check this out. Look at the size of this thing, it's huge. That's going to make navigating around tight areas really, tricky. I have a feeling at some point we're going to need this to put stuff on, to make big deliveries. You could put vehicles on here, but you'd have to crane them on. But I don't know if, because it's not a vehicle-specific trailer, whether you get the secure option on those. You know, where you can, the new option where you can secure vehicles down. You may need something like this, where you can put a truck on and then, you know, do that. Maybe we should just buy this, then just leave this truck here. Yeah. So before we do anything, let's activate the ramp. They said they added some new sounds to that, but I can't really hear it. Okay. Oops, I do keep pressing the escape too much. Now there was something about that they'd moved tasks to somewhere as well. Was that in the UI? I remember reading something about them moving tasks to somewhere. Let me see if I can find it in the text file. Give me a sec, guys. Strange. Yeah, it's not finding the word task, but that's really weird because I'm sure it was mentioned. Okay, doesn't matter. I think they said that they'd moved tasks to a specific. Now we have task giver here, but they said they'd moved it anyway. Doesn't matter. Right, so now I want to bring out this thing and hope it's not too big to go on the back of that trailer. It might be. In fact, it looks like it's way too big. So maybe securing this down is not going to be an option. I really can't say. We should get a smaller vehicle. We should definitely get a smaller vehicle. Anyway, I'm going to leave this truck there. Oh, has it become... Oh, right. Oh, it hasn't become unhitched. Right, let's go and explore anyway. Oh, hello. Do we have a truck here? New objective. Dump truck for dump truck. Hey there, we need someone to get a new disassembled quarry truck over here. We'll put it together ourselves and you can help yourself to your old one. Just don't forget to fuel it up. We need someone to get a new disassembled quarry truck over here. Okay. Deliver to the site near the garage. Disassembled Caterpillar. Let's see where that is on the map, because I wonder if it tells us. Disassembled Caterpillar. Oh, this is interesting here, because do I now... Disassembled? What do I need to bring this back then? I wonder if I would need a, the ramped trailer that's on the back of this other truck. And if I do, should I drag it along with me, with this truck? Disassembled Caterpillar. All right, let's see if we can get any more information here. Off-road truck is recommended. Saddle low is required. Off-road truck. All right. Right, we better get prepared. We can do this one, I suppose. So this truck, the white one, has got saddle high, and this one hasn't got any such thing. Right, I think I know what I'm going to do then. Let's recover this vehicle. And we're going to go into Customize, frame add-ons and pick saddle low, because this way we still retain the crane just in case that turns out to be useful. I'm not seeing a crane like this before either, so the question now is, which trailer do we put on? And I've somehow got to get to it. There we go. So, do I need a ramp one? No, I need one that's going to make use of the saddle low, like this. This one, right? Because it works with the saddle low and it has the ramps on the back to secure the vehicle on. So unless there's a smaller version of that, well, yeah, this one might be a bit smaller. Okay, we'll go. Oh, this one requires saddle high. Okay. We've got this one. This is going to be a difficult thing, I reckon. This is where we got to drop it off. Right, I guess we have our first mission here then in the Yukon. Navigating our way is going to be a little tricky. You forget this, that's a bridge that's already out. Oh God. Yeah, you can see there's barriers there. We can't get across that way. So we're going to have to go this way. I don't know why all this has been drawn up. Go this way and see if we can work our way around. See if it'll let us go around to our eventual destination, which is over there. So, onward, my hawkmen, and let's go. Not sure that crane's going to be enough to pull that truck out either. Do we have a little side rod here? Looks like we do. Don't think it's going to go anywhere though. Not really a side road. Right, so now I'm just going to drag some more points along here. I have no idea where this is going to go. My idea was to just come in here and do the usual, which is to unlock watchtowers. But I wouldn't mind unlocking that caterpillar either. River looks good. I like the way the water seems to get a bit rougher around the rocks there. Quite cool. Some nice scenery here on this map. Okay, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Sometimes my fingers slide across. Instead of on the WASD, I'm on ESDF. They slide across to the right. Then I wonder why I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. So there's the Canadian flag right there. So we'll just move a little bit, get a little bit more advancement here. Once we get into here, we'll just stop there. It might be a long trek to get to that dump truck. Maybe, I mean, you could, this looks like it needs assembling as well, fixing. You could argue that maybe we should do this first, but then Who's to say that this road at some point doesn't link? Oh God, yeah. Unless we're going to go through here, like here, which if I remember from the public server, I think we can. It's just that we need not come in here then. Let's back out of here a second. Don't expect this to be an easy map either, because they're not in the habit of making things easier with the later maps. We need to go down here. This truck already feels pretty slow, and it's not a good truck either because its fuel tank is really not good. Yeah, look at this. These are mud tires and they're just not doing very well at all here. Maybe because it has to pull this trailer. But I'm already, quarter of my fuel has already gone. So this truck is useless. I do have extra fuel, but that's not going to last me very long. Try and avoid these trunks. I do remember some of this map because I did play it on the test server. Did a little bit on it, and it was quite impressive actually. Tricky, but we would expect no less. And then imagine bringing a Caterpillar truck back on this. I'd need to get some fuel from somewhere though, because I can't see me getting to the Caterpillar and back on the fuel that I have. No way. No way. Right, so as you can see, we have a brand new icon here. Just for building and crafting and crafting and building. Right, I've given up now. I've given up. There's no way that we get to that dump truck for dump truck from here. No way. What about all this? I think we can travel across these. We've got water there. Go that way. Man, look how far we've got to come down. At some point we have to get across this water. Because that is a road here. But the only way to get there is I don't know. We've got to do the watchtowers. Just change the time of day. Question is, I think what I should do, no, yeah, I should get back. So I think what I'm going to do is go around this building. See, this is cargo management, so we can load. Yeah. I won't be putting anything on, obviously. What I was going to do was just go around that building. See where I'm heading now? This is where I went down before with the beta test. And what I want to do is get this trailer turned around. I can go back the other way. Drop it off. This is not the right truck to do the job anyway because it just simply doesn't have the fuel capacity. All in all, it's a pretty useless vehicle. I wonder what's up there. And my thoughts of not using the overpowered scout vehicle, I might have to rethink that because something like that might be needed here. I don't particularly want to use a modded vehicle to do this though. So perhaps I'll just buy another one, those TUS 42s or 420s, whatever they were. Just buy another one and just keep it unmodded. Well, customized, but not, you know, it has to be unmodded obviously. But just keep it within the bounds of the game and not use any modded vehicles. Using the lowest gear now because we're spinning the wheels too much. Come out of this mire a little bit. Get onto the grass, maybe gain a little bit of traction. But yeah, I have a distinct feeling that the YUKON map is not going to be an easy one in any shape, way or form. The way those trees are cut with the white inner, it makes it look like half a coconut or something. Anyway. Okay, so we can build up a little bit of speed now. So this truck is either for very short journeys or it's not meant for pulling heavy weights because it says 1.1 gallon per minute, which is not a lot truck wise, you know, as trucks go in this game. But the fuel tank on this is only 40 gallons, which is very small compared to a lot of other trucks in the game. That's going to be its downfall. So we're going to need a very capable off-road truck to get round to find out how to get there. And we're going to go and check on that bridge, see what the state of it is, because we're going to have to clearly build that bridge. And there's a truck capable of passing over there without water. Yes, there is. The one that I didn't want to use. Alright, so we made it home. What we'll do is we'll just, I think for now, just sell this trailer. So we'll go and sell this, get rid of it. And then let's take this vehicle. I'm not a fan of this one. I'm not a fan of this vehicle at all. I think I might just sell it. I can think of many vehicles that are going to be better than this. Now that's a modded truck, that's a mod. So what we really need from the truck store is a scout vehicle that is really, it doesn't need to be a, like, I don't know. You know when the mission said it needed an off-road truck? Well, that's for the mission. Whereas the scout we're using for scouting. So, which makes sense, right? So we need something like one of these. So we need maybe this, but not the JBE version, just the standard. But I don't know if that's even available here. No. Want to stick with unmodded pretty much. I've downloaded a few JBE trucks. Again, the Azov 64131 would make a very good truck here. Where's the original TUZ? Oh, there it is. Not available in North America. No, but I can unlock it in a different map and bring it here, can't I? I think you have to do this in Tamir. It's a weird limitation because all it means is going into Tamir and then going to garage, the map with the garage. That would be there. Just extra faffing around for no apparent reason. Okay. So now if we purchase this, so we're going to customize it from here, and we know that this is the standard one from within the game. So no modded engine. I haven't even got the advanced gearbox for this yet. Stock suspension, of course. That's the only tires it has. I think high power would be good, or advanced. Autonomous. I don't know. It doesn't really tip over that much. It's not really the kind that would tip over. I'm going to go with... Let's go with autonomous, just to be sure. And frame add-ons, we'll just stick the roof rack on. And then we'll go and see if we can color it up a bit. Yeah, that one. Yeah, why not that one? It's different. Okay, so now we're going to retain that. And then in the global map, now we can go back to YUKON, the garage. Into now, so what we have here is the modded version. I don't know where my other truck's gone. Oh, it's outside, of course it is. Into truck storage, and we'll deploy this one. So these are two of the same, but as you can see, the other one, the red one, is higher up because of the tires it's sitting on. All right, so we'll take this. If this gets into any trouble, then we'll get the white one, the red one, sorry, to come and help it. So what I want to do is come around this way, because I want to just have a look Maybe we can get out this way. Interesting. Maybe we can get out this way. This looks like a building that's going to need fixing. Well, let's get to there and see what the deal is. Talking of deals, let's change the deal to the afternoon. Right. Looks like we can get out the other way. That music is going to be annoying as time goes on. Again, there's that. Oh, that is another different icon. So again, we can bring materials here. Metal beams. Oh, that's for loading though. I wonder how you drop off. And you end up building this building, and then maybe after building the building, you can use the building that you built, because that's what buildings are for. I mean, if you can't use a building after you built the building, what good's the builder? Right. So, this is the task we have to sort out first, I would say. Northern Bridge. This bridge was broken by the flood. You have to help restore it if you want to use this shortcut. We're going to have to do that. So we need 2 metal beams delivered to the broken bridge. Okay, brilliant. Easy as pie, because the metal beams, if I'm not mistaken, right, we can pick them up from here. And all we need is a trailer that can bring 2 metal beams, or 1 metal beam. Just 1 metal beam, because it's such a short distance that we can just do it twice. Now, I don't know whether we can fit such a trailer onto the back of this thing, but we'll take a look, and we'll go and do that very, very quickly. That's good, because that's a nice, easy job to start with. Now then. Yeah, no trailers available for this truck. Ah! Right. Fine. I could use the other guy. Let's have a look. If we're going to change truck, I don't want to use this particular trailer. I want to use a small trailer that's going to slot onto the back of that high saddle. Like that. That'll take both metal beams in one go. Yes, that'll do 1 at a time. Oh no, well it says ×2, but I think metal beams take up 2 slots, don't they? Yeah, let's take that other one. This is ×5. That will, okay, that'll do both in one go. But we need saddle low for that one, so we can't put that on. Okay. Jesus, what a lot of different things to be doing. So we're going to recover this, customize, frame, switch to saddle low, shadow if you on Connery. Don't know how it didn't work, but okay, let's shadow up and go. Because obviously, if you're going to use a long trailer, but backing up to get the next load is going to be a bit of a You know, it's not going to be. It's going to be not too much of a nightmare really, but it's going to be something I'd rather avoid. But if I can bring a trailer that can just do everything in one go. But which was the one? Like this would do it, but that's ramped. Which was the one I had before? Can't even tell from this angle. I think it was the blue one. This one. Times 5. Even like this one, it's ramped, but doesn't matter. But this one will do it. This one will have all the metal beams on it in one go. I should have put the crane on this as well, perhaps. Well, let's go and pick up all the metal beams required. Another thing might be to reverse this truck to the bridge, because then we can get the trailer out afterwards. Anyway, I'm not going to overthink it. Oh. Oh. It's run out. There's lots of different pickup places, as you can see. Warehouse is the other one. I've got to go down there to get it. So this is new. This is new. Now we have places where they run out of stock. If I'd known that. Doggone it. If I'd known that, I would have brought a different trailer, and I wouldn't have probably brought this truck either. So let's unload that. And the closest that we have, I mean, look, we can pick up from where this dump truck is. You're teasing me, man. Let's go down here. I don't even know if we can get to the warehouse from here. I would damn well hope so. It's the only option I really want to take. Now then, if I want to swing that way, that's got to go that way, so that's got to go that way. Okay, go that way. Sorry, I'm pressing, I should be in auto because I am pressing the reverse key. Doesn't work in R. I will not accept your insolence. Come on. That third axis is not even on the ground and it's still spinning. What's up there? I don't recall seeing that road. See, we just passed the road and it's not, it doesn't look like there's anything even marked here. Oh, guys, everywhere we go, we're just running out of roads. The roads are just stopping everywhere. What the hell incarnation kind of a map is this? Just behind my trailer there's a road. Oh, it is marked. Okay. Oh, right, it's the one we came on. All right, let's get going. Come on. This truck's only here because it's a new truck and I want to try it out. Clearly this is not. This is not the place to do it. So let's change the suspension mode and we'll put those third axis down on the floor. I don't know whether it will help us gain a bit more traction. But along with the diff lock, maybe we can pull through this. I'm trying to get out. There we go. So we do have a road going off to the right. Do I take it? It doesn't look like it's a road that this truck's going to be too happy about, but it's going to just lead. I mean, if you just have to consider these lighter patches to be roads now. You can see it forms a path around there, but, and that looks like a lot more. Oh look, it tells you how many they have. Why is metal beams, why doesn't that have, is that only, why? Why doesn't it have a number 1 beside it, or if anything? If it only has 1, it should have a 1 beside it. Does that mean it hasn't got any metal beams? Then why indicate it as a pickup point, right? Right. They wouldn't surely indicate it as a pickup point if it didn't have any, right? Right. Right? Right? Yeah. Definitely going to need to go this way. Let me just change the time again, guys, because it's too bloody dark. Because I have my monitor dark, I have the brightness settings on my monitor down. When it starts to get sunsetty and that, it's a bit of a pain. Now from here, where do we go? Off over there. Oh, okay. Okay, let's pop it into normal, see if we can get going. Nope. Wheels are spinning like crazy. This is not the right tool for the job. I don't mind a challenge up to a point. But there is a point where it just becomes silly. Right. So from this point on, there is a route, if you want to call it that. I don't particularly want to call it that, but there is a route for the warehouse. Oh God, and not only that, not only trying to get there with this truck, but on top of that, how am I going to damn well turn the trailer around? And that's assuming I even get there. Because look at this terrain coming up here. I can see the winch coming out now. Oh jeez. Gonna have to use the winch, at least so that I don't have to stay here for the rest of my natural days. Okay, let's see if we can get onto the back end. With this, I don't know whether we'll have enough. Indeed, we do not. Let's see if we can push forward. Oh, again, did the suspension go up? Going on. Let's just try and push forward best we can. Now that the wheel's gone up, maybe it's a little bit better. Another unbuilt property. Oh God! I mean, there's so many hours into this map, in this game to put in now. Now we're definitely going to need. Let's go with this route. Actually, if that's the only one we have, I'd rather. Oh no, it isn't. Damn. Go this way. I'll do. Just want to get to there so that I can re-winch, hopefully onto that side post from there. No. I needed extended range. Another different icon look. Might be for demolition. Who knows? Hey, maybe you can demolish a house and then collect wood and then give that to another mission or something. You know what I mean? Use them as wooden planks that they would go to another mission. I know what I mean. Cheese and onion. This is going to be tricky. This is good, just pulling from the back. That's really, really handy sometimes. It can really just push you along nicely. Just trying to stay out of the mud, but I slipped down the bank. So, yeah, there was me thinking that doing that bridge was going to be nice and easy. Just a nice, easy start to the map. Let's get cracking on that one. And, of course, my joy was very short-lived. Now I can't use this jack point on that side. Why? Because it's in the water? Okay, so right now I'll take anything you have. Has something changed here, guys, in the interface? Like if I winch up and leave go, oh no, it hasn't. I thought it was just going to jump straight to this mode, pull winch, but it doesn't. It doesn't. It's still the same old. This is not the right truck. This is going to be so much faster if I just abandon this and bring the correct truck. This is literally no good. Right, so let's get rid of the trailer. Okay, I'm not impressed with this, at least not in this particular terrain. I'm not impressed with it. So, we're going to retain the truck. And going to sell it. Because the truck I do want is the Azov 64131. Now I do have one just don't know where. I wish it would tell me on that screen rather than having to go here and then look at the local map or even be in the garage. It's just not here. So when you go to local map, it tells you what you have, but it does not tell you what you have on the local map. If you hover over it or that, and that's not ideal. Okay. It's here. All right, I'm going to locate this and get back to you. See you in a sec. All right, so I couldn't find it. It's got to be somewhere, but I can't find it. So I just decided to get the Voron Grad truck, which I think that might be better. Or maybe not better, but it will certainly be usable. Better than the last one, let's put it that way. Well, let's give this one a go. And see if this can shoot us up the road a bit better than the last attempt. Got mud tires on. It's got the winch that gives us a bit more power and a bit more range. And because it's got the flatbed, it doesn't need that trailer that we left. Son of a bitch, could do nothing about that. Just decided it was going to slide over there. Yeah. Let's see how this handles the terrain compared to that other one. That Western Star was out of its depth. No pun intended, but it just was no good for the job. Nor was there any customization features to make it better for the job. So pretty useless, all in all, I would say, for me. See, already at the trailer. Okay, I literally can't see where I'm going now. Forgive me guys, it's just that my screen is, I do have it set really quite dark and I can't really see sometimes. I mean, this particular view I'm looking at right now, I can see the truck fine, I can see the rocks, but a lot of the scenery is quite black. I find if I have the screen on normal brightness, like what normal people have, I do tend to get a headache quite quickly. So, or I maybe not quite so much while I'm on the computer, but when I come away from it, you know. But anyway, get up here. Already an hour in and we've done pretty much nothing. Now the question is, do they in fact have metal beams? Hope. How are we doing on the map? I can either go back the same way then, follow this route, then cut through. I'll do that. Go back this way. And then cut through my own base, out the other side, down to there. Assuming, of course, we can have... Oh dear. Whew. Got lucky. Metal rolls, that's a new one. Now then, in the map, is this now updated with what they have? Maybe it doesn't want to show me. Yeah, there we go. Metal beams. So, I don't know. If this is like a specific number, is that just until like you come out the game and then go back in? Like if I take one here and the field's down to 5, is that persistent? I guess it's going to be. I just don't know why metal beams hasn't got a number beside it. Unless, of course, it means infinite amount. I have no idea. Oh, well, this truck is certainly proving to be, so far, a better option. Okay, of course, diff lock on low gear only, so let's stick that on. Interested to go and take a look at that disassembled Caterpillar. Again, this truck won't be any good for it. But that trailer that I left behind, that's what I need. So it'll be easier to buy another one, obviously, rather than just go back and pick that one up. I can always pick that one up later. Okay, so now at least we should have unlocked that bridge and we'll be able to use it, which I think is something that needs to be done first, because it was kind of essential to do that. Because I have a feeling we're going to be needing this bridge often. Right, let's see what happens now. Ding, 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 ding. Build, build, build. Craft, craft, craft. Thank you. Okay, so not only can we... Well, actually, well, no, can't. I was going to say, not only can we go and have a look at the dump truck, but maybe unlocking that watchtower up there. That one would be a bit useful. Alright, so let's follow the road to here and see where we're after that. Obviously this truck, like I said, we can't use it. This bridge rings a bell. I've rescued a truck from this bridge. Beta. It was in the water down there. Was it this bridge? I had to rescue a truck from that water. Maybe it's just a very similar bridge to this one. Very recognizable. But it wouldn't surprise me if there was another bridge on this map that was extremely similar looking. Okay, well, I know the way I need to go. Makes sense. Just keep following this trail. Let's have a look at this icon here, see what this is. Cargo management. So we have a loading platform and then just auto loading. Okay, that's kind of different. Again, it's for loading though. Actually, it looks the other way around. It looks like it needs building on. Like you need to drop stuff off there as opposed to anything else. Okay, so this is where we need to be. So we'll just keep that marked. Let's see if we can get there. Yeah, so this truck, the Voron Grad. Again, another different icon. It's like that's like a crashed out Space Invader or something, that icon. I guess as the game goes on, I will start discovering more stuff. I wonder if that's something we have to fix at some point. Probably not. I'm thinking only ones that look like this. Structures that look like this are something that's going to have to be worked on, you know, or crafted in order to fix later in the game. That's my guess. Okay, I think we've already got the blue square. But at least I have an idea of the terrain. Switch down to low gear diff. We pull ourselves out. And we are here. There is the disassembled item. And it already has a trailer. That's probably why it didn't say that I needed a trailer. It just said you need a saddle low. So I can just bring a truck here with saddle low on it, like this one, and drag this thing back. Okay, so we can actually take this, we can recover this truck now to the garage and just customize, go to frame and put on saddle low. And I think done. Oh dear me. Right. So now we can go and get it. Let's go and do that. I don't even think I need to map it. I think I pretty much know the way. It's pretty straightforward. It's from the garage to the site and from the site to the garage. That's it. Nice and easy. Alright, let's go. Let's go and bring it home. It's going to be a bit of a drag, pun intended, to bring it back. But I don't see any reason why we shouldn't be able to do it. Some more speed here and steering. Okay. Let's skedaddle over there and then we can skedaddle back. Definitely they've added some more interesting things to be doing in this game now. You know, some crafting, but the crafting is nothing like like a No Man's Sky kind of crafting. It's quite minimal, but from what I can gather, minimal crafting. You know, put two materials together to make another material, or to make something else. Like maybe a bit of metal and a bit of wood to make a door. I don't know. It's probably not quite that, but that kind of thing. And then you can use the resultant material to, I don't know, build a house, or I don't know whether you get to demolish anything. I maybe need to do a bit more reading up about this. Oh, bringing that trailer through here. I'm going to have to come through this part, I think. That's going to be a nightmare. But anyway, there's the trailer. So what I'm going to do is turn around. I was going to turn around right here, but I can see there's another spot to do that. There's my tracks from before, look. My tire tracks from the last time I came down here. So we'll go there, back it up, and hook it up. Now this is quite a heavy load, so I don't know even if this truck of mine is... Well, I mean, it'll pull it. Once the momentum gets going, it'll pull it, but every time it bogs down, it's going to need to find that momentum again. And it might just be a little bit of a struggle for it. All right. So it's dismantled in that the wheels have been taken off, and that's it. And once we deliver it, though, we can have the other one. And that gives me my very first Caterpillar truck. Which, remember when it said find in the world? Well, it was right in my garage, but I can only earn it by delivering the cargo back. So I don't actually unlock it as such. I more earn it by completing a mission. This truck's going to struggle, especially through here. That's going to be a nightmare. Let's go round if we can. Certainly don't want to go in there any more than I need to. You can see the strain on the truck. Let's put it into low range plus. Oh, it's really struggling. Don't unhook. Oh God. I don't know if I can go any further than this. Now, can I winch from here? Oh, yes. Whew. Sounded like Churchill there. Oh, yes. Right, up we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. All the truck's power, all the winch's power. Oh, this trailer's gonna be nightmare. Okay, we are off the winch now. That mud looks pretty cool. I think that was probably the hardest part to get through. This poor truck, it's a bit small to be pulling something like this. Okay, we'll bog down again. So what we're going to use is the patented Rusty method, which is winch from the back, pull to the front. And that will pull me forward from the back. Oh, really? How can you not? Yeah. Well, unless I can get out of here, I'm going to need a different truck, because this one has got zilch in the way of power. Pull myself to one side, hopefully without tipping up. Don't mind a little bit of sideways action, as long as I can get some forward action. This trailer, it's probably scraping, because we're going up the bank, it's probably scraping on the ground at some point, is it? I don't know. Or is it just pure weight? It looks like it might be pure weight. It's not scraping. I've got to be careful here because apart from these poles on the left, I should try and get myself back over to the left because that's where the telegraph poles are. I kind of want to stay in and around there if I can, because I'm going to need them. I have to go from pole to pole like Spider-Man goes from building to building with his web slinger. Once we get onto this straight ground and we build some momentum, it may be okay. Go, stick to the left. You don't want it. Don't stay too far away from the poles. Okay. Well, we've got a bit of momentum going now, so let's go into low plus. Build a bit of speed. There we go. Now that we've got momentum there, have we? See, if I go from low plus into auto to build up a bit more speed, I also have to sacrifice diff lock. I can't have that. Okay, we have definitely just completely bogged down here, so I'm going to use there. Sometimes when I connect the winch, it is going straight to the winch mode, which is good. I think it didn't used to do that before. Okay, so at least now I'll have opened the bridge and hopefully obtained myself caterpillar. A little caterpillar. Right, let's see if we can reach from here to there. Wait. Now you see now it's gone into crane mode. So this will pull the truck at least to the side. Let's see if we can take a look what's going on. Goodness. Alright, so let's see if we can slow the wheels down, get a bit of grip. I got nothing at all. If you wonder why the engine keeps stopping and starting, that's just because to get into function mode, this menu here, it's the V key and the stop start engine is the B key, and it's very easy for me to just keep hitting the wrong key. It happens a lot. I am absolutely, utterly bogged down. Wonder if I can reach. Oh, sugar. Right, from the very back, perhaps? If anything, we can always reverse and then just try a different... Oh, okay, hold on. I was going to say try a different, slightly different groove in the ground. Try and do it that way. This is literally a nightmare. It really is. go into this mode. Surely once we get to the bridge though, it's going to be easy after that. I'm sure it will be, and don't call me Shirley. Just going from telegraph pole to telegraph pole. It's the only way. Okay, we're bogging down again. So before we do, let's go from the back. Oh, it doesn't quite reach. Okay, side. Because we actually just want to pull ourselves like this. And then once we get to there, if it still doesn't want to go, well then we can go from the very back to here, and then just, at least then we're going to clear the entire length of the truck. Doesn't want to do it. Maybe I'm winching on the wrong point here. Maybe it should be this one. Okay, one more. We should have enough winch to get to the back of that trailer, which puts us enough in front of that telegraph pole that we're now in reach of the next one. See? Oh, we might be good from here. May be good from here, but let's stay close. There's the bridge. Now this telegraph pole's on the other side. Not gonna lie, it's frustrating. Very, very slow progress. It's almost like I've got the handbrake on. Don't get too far away from the telegraph pole. Come on. The strain of the trailer really does show. Okay, let's give it one more good winch with the winch. Using the winch. Right, while I'm here then. Oh my word. Yeah, look at the difference now that we're on tarmac road. And this is it. Drop-off point. Of course I had to leave that vehicle there, like an idiot. Oh! So now I can go change truck. You need to repair Caterpillar before you can use it. Okay. But it looks like it just needs fuel. So we can do that. Actually, if it only needs 141 of fuel, not saying I have, but there might be enough top of this TUS to do that. There might be enough. Although it does have a spanner there. Yeah, it looks like... Yeah, you just have to fuel it. Okay. So refuel. And the source is roof rack. Anything else? Lot of fuel. Okay, so what I'm going to do, simply cover, leave the garage and do the same thing again. So we only need 38 fuel. So we'll do the roof first, and then we'll take the rest out of me. Okay, and the rest comes out of me. Done. Mission accomplished now. Now, can I change trucks from this distance? No. Do it in the map. Well, look what we just got hold of. Yes, sir. Okay, we've got a slightly bigger engine. Put that one in. Haven't got that one yet. That's the only tyres it has. Default winch. And we've got the heavy saddle, or we've got the big fuel carrier. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, a fuel is only 529 on that. That would be a great little, that would be a great fuel carrier, wouldn't it, really? I don't know what to put on that, whether to have that. I think I'm going to buy one anyway, so we'll put that on there and I'll keep that one bought. And then I can just chop and change between heavy saddle and... Have you noticed how it's not high saddle or low saddle? It's heavy saddle or heavy fuel carrier. Yeah. Okay. Keep it in Caterpillar yellow, of course. Doesn't have all-wheel, well, it hasn't got all-wheel drive as an option anyway. That's pathetic. My car's horn is more vicious than that. Alright, so that's just a brief look at the Yukon. I'll be back with SnowRunner again and we'll take a look. Hopefully we'll get into some crafting missions. In fact, I don't know if there's any here already. Get there. There you go, cargo crafting. Deliver the Sometimes completing construction requires new materials or components to be created. Pick up a container on the railroad station and find 2 sets of wooden planks and make them into a prefab cabin at the crafting zone. So that'll be next up, I think, for me. Okay, until then, I bid you farewell and take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.